Hey, everybody. Hope you're having an outstanding weekend so far. As usual, we're going to bring you a Saturday special, and we thought what would be better than to go ahead and make our picks before these games get kicked off, all right? So not going to go in some, automated order. We're just going to throw the games out there and make the picks. Cone, let's start. Michigan and Purdue. Give me a score.
Give you a score. Sad to see Blake Corum out for the year. He still belongs in New York. Okay, I'll stand by that. Give you a score. I'm going to go good guys. I'm at Michigan 38. Purdue 17.
I think you're beating around the right bush there, Blaine.
What do you think, Blaine? Am I off there?
Give me 2017 Michigan.
20-17.
2017.
Why do you think it's going to be tight?
I do. Purdue, with their head coach, they play really, when clutch moments and big moments, they play really good teams tough. So I think it's going to be a close game.
Give me Michigan. 34, 23.
Okay.
11-point win.
Double digits.
Yeah, double digits. I think they can control the game up front on the line of scrimmage like we talked about all week. J.J. McCarthy's got to be really confident as a passer. Some people will say, oh, well, could you look ahead to this game? I think it's pretty hard to look past the conference championship game.
How about Purdue winning the West?
Hey,
Just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up.
Just like we drew it up. All right, let's go SEC championship game. LSU and Georgia. Blaine, we'll start with you.
Give me 31-10 Georgia.
You don't think LSU scores more than 10?
No.
Jane Daniels can't throw it against Georgia's defense because they're not going to be able to run.
You got to think his ankle's still a little beat up too. I know he's practiced all week. We talked with Scone about this, but still, I just don't think there's going to be one. Not going to be able to run the ball. You got to think Kirby's going to have that Georgia defense coached up the way we want to see him play against Jane Daniels. Stay in your lanes as a D-line, make him beat you through the air. Georgia's way too talented. I think they score a touchdown late.
Give me Georgia. Let's go 27-17.
Okay, so under 30 points for the Bulldogs. What's your thinking?
I think LSU comes out and goes up 7-0.
Okay.
I think LSU comes out and goes up 7-0. Georgia doesn't panic, plays their style of game. Stetson makes a play late. I say they kick a field goal to ice it probably with about 5.5, 6 minutes to go. I think they'll be up. They'll be down 7-0. Georgia will come back, make it 17-7, maybe 20-7. LSU will score to make it closer. Georgia scores that touchdown at the end or kicks a field goal at the end to ice it with about 5, 6 minutes to go.
Man, I don't think we're going to have a repeat of last year's SEC championship when the Bulldogs ran the entire SEC conference, lost to Alabama. I think Georgia's going to win this football game. I have 34-23.
I think the LSU defense is going to play a little bit better than what people think in this game. I think, as well as they can. We talked about the secondary and how they've improved under Moscona. A.D. Mitchell's supposedly back, but he's got to get in the flow of things. I think Georgia's going to keep this ball on the ground a lot. I really do. Work that play action game with Stetson. I think it's going to be a little bit tighter than what people think there until the end when they make that move. But, you're facing a totally different animal this year in the SEC championship than you did against Bama last year, who, Bryce Young threw for over 400 yards. Threw it over 40 times. They just, said, all right, that's fine. We'll Mike Leach this thing the whole time, and Bryce Young and them were able to do it.
You got to think, this LSU team just got mopped up by A&M. Got 38 points dropped on them.
Yep.
So I think the Georgia offense is going to have a lot of success in this game.
Well, I think sometimes when we look at that, I think the LSU defense is going to try and make up for that poor performance by coming out. Harold Perkins is a guy that can make a lot of plays. We know the cats that LSU has running around, even without Mason Smith, who was hurt. First series against Florida State, it seems like celebrating. Hurt his knee. All right, guys, let's go to the Big 12. The game that I feel like has the best chance for an upset. Some people will say USC and Utah. Let's go Kansas State, TCU in a rematch from earlier when Kansas State went on the road.
I'll go last.
You go last? Yeah. I'll go first. I know I picked this game as the one that's most likely to be an upset. I think Kansas State is actually going to be leading for most of this game. But TCU, as they have all year, finds a way, puts together a drive in the last 3 to 4 minutes to take the lead and get an interception on Will Howard to ice it. I think TCU wins. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think TCU wins 37-34.
Give me Kansas State. Give me Kansas State. You got to remember, you go back to this game in the regular season, Kansas State was playing with their third-string quarterback. Almost basically should have won this game. TCU's
Will Howard was playing.
Will Howard keeping it close. But I think this might have to come in with a little bit of the playoff committee drama. let's see what it's like with TCU as one loss. I like Kansas State in this game.
I didn't know-
41-38. Kansas
I
State.
didn't know where you were going to go. That's why I wanted to go last. Remember, Kansas State played at TCU. Now, they lost by 10, but they played on the road. I've been hearing it from Kansas State fans all season. Hey, you said we couldn't find any wins in the Big 12. Now look at us playing in the conference championship. They don't like when I bring up Tulane so much, but that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to make up for getting Kansas State's regular season wrong by taking them money line here in the conference championship to beat TCU. Maybe we see a little drama unfold here with the college football playoff. I'll take 41-38.
Oh, wow, exact same score as me.
Is that what you had too?
Yeah, 41-38.
Okay.
37-34.
All right. I wasn't trailing you.
It should
Great
be.
minds think alike.
But hey, we're on the
It
same
should be
page.
a hell of a game. All right, guys, let's go to the ACC. Let's keep it on the East Coast. North Carolina playing Clemson in what I almost call the letdown game, because both teams obviously were let down at the end of the year. North Carolina losing to Georgia Tech, who didn't have a head coach at the time, then to their rival North Carolina State, who didn't have a quarterback at the time and still don't, with Devin Leary being out. Even though I don't want to disrespect Chambers too much, he found a way. That team found a way. And then Clemson, obviously, against South Carolina, their rival, getting beat at home for the first time in what seems like forever against your rival. As I said earlier, that's tough. I've gone back and forth on this game. It's just hard for me to trust DJU. I don't think that Clemson defense has been what we thought it was going to be. What a lot of people, not that they've been bad, but they haven't been that elite level defense that we thought they were going to be. I think North Carolina finds a way. I think it is going to be a high scoring game. I like North Carolina. Give me 31-27 over Clemson.
Interesting. It was only about 20 days ago we were talking about Drake May being the leader for the Heisman Trophy. And you look at the game against Georgia Tech and then against NC State, really the defense for North Carolina played better than the offense down the stretch, at least in the second half of those ball games. I know Clemson lost to South Carolina, but that loss is looking less and less bad after South Carolina finishes the season with wins over Tennessee too, and Clemson. So I'm going to take Clemson in this game. I think Clemson beats North Carolina. I'm going to go 31-27.
God.
Are you all over
Close,
it?
yeah. I'm taking Clemson.
I got 31-27 North Carolina.
I got
Wait, you had
Clemson.
31-27?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take Clemson.
I'm taking Clemson 31, North Carolina 24. I think Drake May plays well. I think it's a lot easier to turn around and hand the ball to Will Shipley against the North Carolina defense. A lot easier for DJ. I'm not even going to attempt to say his last name.
Ugalele.
Yeah, Drake May will play well. Josh Downs will play well. Great receiver from North Carolina, but still, I think Drake May's a leading rusher for North Carolina.
That's not good.
It's not great. You're
That's
walking
not
into a Clemson team that's going to test you in the box on both sides of the ball. So give me Clemson.
I wonder how much North Carolina even tries to run it. I wouldn't be surprised if they threw it over 40 times. What else we got out there?
Maction, Toledo versus Ohio. Bobcats. Bobcats, not Buckeyes, Jake.
Yeah, Bobcats. Look, I know O'Rourke's been out. The backups come in and done a pretty decent job. I like Ohio's toughness as a team. I think they've played the most together through the MAC, which we know the MAC it can get wacky at times, especially when you have to bet on it. I like Ohio in this game. Give me the Bobcats. OHIO. Let me give a score. Let's go. We'll go 37-24.
Blaine?
I like Ohio in this game, and for one reason only, they've covered for me every time I bet for them.
Which is crazy.
Every time. I mean, their quarterback's been there like 13 years. Their defense is playing really good this year.
Been hurt. He's hurt, though. He's out.
They're starting quarterbacks out?
O'Rourke's out. He's been out. That's 2 or 3 games.
Oh, God. What is it, Toledo minus 1.5?
It is Toledo -2.
Ooh, okay. Backup quarterback. Give me Toledo. Give me Toledo. I'm going to go. Give me 34-31 Toledo.
You know why I'm going to go with Toledo? Because when I was in Ann Arbor, the closest Chick-fil-A was in Toledo. 45 minutes.
This is a great theory here.
I would drive south. I would get that chicken sandwich, and we would get the full gallon of sweet tea to go back home.
Of course.
So you have it for the week.
Yeah.
I'm up north. They don't have sweet tea. I had to get it from there
God, I bet that
and take it back home.
drugs
I'm going to
in
go
there.
with Toledo to beat the Bobcats 37-27, Jake. That's my
Okay.
pick.
Look, you guys cannot believe in Ohio if you want. I'll be here.
Okay. Coastal Carolina, Troy.
Yeah, look, Coastal Carolina losing Grayson McCall. That's tough. He's their leader on and off the field. Love what John Summerall's done at Troy. I mean, Troy had a great year. South Alabama went 10-2. Give me Troy. I think it's going to be a little bit more low scoring than what people think. Give me Troy 24-13.
The over-under is 48 on that. Blaine, what you got?
Oh, this is such a tough game. Give me Troy, 31, Coastal 10.
Gotcha.
Beatdown.
Coastal kicks a field goal late to win at 30-28.
Whoa.
That ain't no guess.
It's what it's
gonna be.
Central Florida, Tulane. This could be a good ball game.
Look, Willie Fritz going back to Tulane announcing, hey, I'm here. All Paul Revere this thing from the ground up. Give me Tulane. Gus is going to be predictable. He's going to run what he runs. They got embarrassed at home on national TV in a big situation by John Reese Plumlee. He's going to run it. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. I like Pratt, like some of the veteran leadership on Tulane. I think they bounce back. Give me Tulane in a fist fight.
Remember?
Old school fist fight, 27-24, walk-off 38-yard field goal from the left hash.
Remember, Central Florida went to Tulane this year and won 38-31.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Yeah? What do you think, Blaine?
Give me Tulane, 27, UCF, 24. I think Tulane's more of a balanced football team than UCF, and Gus gets predictable in games like this. It's either going to be a jet sweep or they're running the ball.
I'm nervous inside zone. That's what I'm
Pratt,
gonna do.
running back, I think has almost 2,000 yards on the year.
Not so fast, my friends. Central Florida.
Where'd you get
Gus
that from? Where'd you get
that? Did you come up with that?
Huh?
Did you come up with that?
You like it?
Yeah.
you
I
should.
think I might do it every week.
I think you should do it when we do picks. I don't
While
think anybody would
we're in
see
the
that
trust
coming.
tree, I had another idea. If you like that one, maybe the mascot of each team, I wear it at the
That'll
end.
never work.
That'll never.
Nobody will
That'll
ever
never
like that.
God,
That's like a
down
that's
my
like
dreams.
a
That'll never
a
work.
channel that only talks about the weather.
Yeah, the 24-hour weather
I don't
channel.
know.
Central Florida, 34-31.
All right.
Take.
Well,
I'm
there
gonna
they
take
are.
last one. Fresno State, Boise State.
Oh, give me Boise. I love the quarterback change. Fresno State and Jake Haener have just let me down like a father that's never there.
Daddy wasn't there.
So give me Boise, the Broncos, Andy Avalos flipping the script like it was earlier in the year, winning a championship, the blue field, big time mindset. Give me Boise, weird score. Give me like 30, 35, 27.
I'm going to take Boise as well. Boise 30-24. Blaine?
Ooh, give me Boise, 35-13.
Oh, God, you're just picking some beatdown.
Beat down.
Down city.
Dad
Well,
versus son in the driveway, 1-on-1. Who's better? Me.
yeah, let's figure it out. The guy driving by in the car. Make sure you sub to the YouTube channel. Find us on all social medias. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy Conference Championship Day. That's where we're at, which means the regular season's done.
Coney, feed me.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay,
It's a
Jay.
tough
You know
time.
why?
Watch
'Cause
these
we still
mitts.
got the ball right here. We can ball all day.
I'm not getting this out.
All day.
You ball all day?
We can go spin the skin, toss the tater
All right.
all
I'm not
day.
getting this
All
out.
right. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you check us out. Got a recap coming tomorrow morning. Don't miss it. Get up. Check us out.